Hi there. Hope you guys have been doing well. I told you that I would talk to you last week, and that didn't happen. And for that, I apologize. In my spare time, I was busy screwing around trying to figure out Odyssey. I'm trying to figure out Odyssey. And since I'm not the most tech savvy person, it will take a little bit of time, but that's okay. I will get it figured out because that's where I'm going. I'm going to move my stuff over there. Now I'm going to keep this channel up, but I probably won't be posting a lot of new stuff here. I think it's going to go over there because that's where I've been spending more of my time. Most of the people that I listen to on here are over there. And since I'm over there, with them being over there, listening to them over there, I figured I might as well upload over there. So that's the plan. We'll see. It'll take a little time for me to figure it out. I'll let you know when that ends up, being the thing. All right, let's talk about this article. Before I do, this is a tragic article. I'm not making fun of any particular person. Okay, no, that's not true. I'm going to talk shit about the women that tweeted about this. Okay, I'm not talking about the woman this article's about, though, so let's dive right in. Always with keys out, hundreds of women tell of fear of walking alone. Politician, writers, and others share their stories after officer is arrested on suspicion of Sarah Everard's murder. Politicians, comedians, TV stars, and journalists are among hundreds of women who have shared their experiences of feeling a sense of fear when walking home alone. As they express their sadness over the news, a police officer has been arrested on suspicion of kidnapping and murdering Sarah Everard. The 33-year-old marketing executive vanished while she was walking home in South London at about 9 p.m. on March 3rd, and investigators searching for her have found human remains. So if they are hers, it's tragic. Even if they aren't hers, they're somebody's. More than likely tragic. Women also recalled their own fears about going home alone. Kate McCann, a political correspondent at Sky News, tweeted to detail what goes through her mind when she makes the journey back home on her own. Keys gripped between fingers, we map the corner shops we could duck into en route. Swap shoes for trainers in case we need to run. Keep our music low or turned off, she said. Okay? Because women cannot walk around ever outside. There are always predators lurking. Okay? What they fail to mention is if there were predators everywhere and they were to be attacked by predators, there's a good chance it would be a man that would save them and not another woman, but they usually fail to mention that one. Okay, so I'm going to read a few of these tweets. That there will be few, if any, women who don't completely understand and identify with this Kate E.M. McCann thread tells us everything we need to know. Thinking of Sarah Everard and her devastated family. So Kate McCann says, what happened to Sarah Everard has hit home hard for so many women because we make the calculations she did every day too. We take the longer, better lit route. Push the fear aside for the voice that says, don't be daft. You've every right to walk home alone at night and be safe. Here we are. Chilling to read experiences in the wake of Sarah Everard's terrible death. Keys in hand, planning safe routes, shoes you can run in, talking loudly on phone. I've done all of this. It's the sheer brain space this vigilant takes. Imagine what it would be like to be free of it. Okay, I got to touch on this a little bit. It shouldn't take a lot of brain space. A reason being, there's a thing called muscle memory. And if you were constantly, and being honest here to boot, but if you were constantly on the lookout, it would be second nature to you. Okay? I know this. I live in the fucking woods and I have a shop that's far from my house that I walk to in the dark without a flashlight all the time. I still look around. Okay? And I'm not using any brain space to do it. It's because I've been doing it for years and years and years and it just comes naturally to me. Look around. There's bears and mountain lions where I live. Anyhow, another one. Even after all these years, if I am out late at night and on an isolated street and I hear a man's footsteps behind me, I automatically cross the road. It's a habit of a lifetime and I try to keep safe. But it should not have to be like this. No, it shouldn't have to be like this. But you need to understand what this is. See, here's the problem that a lot of women don't realize here. It's not male predators, okay? It's women feeding other women this bullshit their entire lives. You have to be scared. 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 Everyone's out to get you. While in the same breath, you're strong. You're empowered. You can do anything a man can do. You can beat up men. Women fucking believe that men and women are equal, right? Come on, ladies. You can fucking beat the shit out of anybody. You can beat the shit out of any man. You're just as tough as they are. You can do everything they can do. In high heels too, right? Yeah. But you're living in fear all the time, but not all the time enough to where, again, this would be second nature. Okay, here's a little bit more. Annie Yearly, the joint executive director of the legal action NGO Reprieve, can't read today, guys, I'm sorry, tweeted, for all those women who text their mates to let them know they got home safe, who wear flat shoes at night so they can run if they need, who have keys in their hands ready to use, it's not your fault. It never is. So many of us have stories of being assaulted. It's never our fault. It's never your fucking fault, ladies. Never. You know, if I went walking through the ghetto at night, I'm white, okay? Real white. If I go walking downtown in the fucking city that's an hour from my house, which is a pretty shitty city, and something happens to me, I think I should be taking a little bit of responsibility for it, okay? There are other routes. Now, I understand that you bitch and complain that you have to plan other routes, but women and accountability, man. They say it's like kryptonite for a reason. Okay, then I saw this other article that said, no, it's not all men, but it's all women. Fate of Sarah Everard unmasks why women are still afraid. Because of all other fucking women telling them to be afraid. That's the majority of the problem here. Not men being predators. And the funny thing is, a lot of these women have never even come in contact with an actual predator. Okay? And I'm going to say this. I need to fucking talk about this. Maybe I'll do a talk on it this week, okay? Even not all predators are predators. I know. I fucking hung out with one for a few days, okay? Anyhow. Unbeknownst to me. But still. Not all predators prey on all women. But again, it's always all women. Yeah, it's all women feeding each other this shit. Sorry, this just got me so damn frustrated. Okay. With the grim announcement that a serving Met police officer has been arrested for kidnap and murder, women all around the country felt a strong sense of loss. Most of us didn't know Sarah, but we didn't need to. We mourn her like we'd mourn a friend because she was one of us. See, that's another thing I can't stand about women. They lie. You're not mourning her. Are you really sitting at home right now crying, eating a half a gallon of ice cream and watching some sad movie like most women do when they're sad about something? I doubt it. You're too busy virtue signaling online. And then blaming men for the fact that you're too fucking scared to walk around by yourself. When chances are things aren't going to happen. All right. But seemingly every woman has a story to tell, and we are all united in understanding the everyday harassment and anxiety that comes with being a woman in this world. Here's some more. Men can never understand how frightening it can be just to be outside as a woman. These last two are the ones that kind of irritated me. Okay. And then when I get to the end of this, then you're going to understand why this is so fucking irritating. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Okay. Men can never understand how frightening it can be just to be outside as a woman. How we constantly, unthinkingly tuck ourselves in and adjust and conceal and hold our breath and hang back, and it still can never be enough. That is such a fucking lie. Okay. Look at your photo. You're not that covered up. Okay. I mean, her tits aren't hanging out, but come on, man. Women are, yeah, you know why usually they're adjusting? Because they're trying to fucking make their cleavage stick out more. Yeah. Conceal themselves, hold their breath, hang back. Bullshit. You ever seen women in public? If there's more than two, you can hear them a mile away. They're loud, they're obnoxious, and a lot of them dress like fucking sluts. Anyhow. Okay. Being a woman, my outside day finishes at sundown. If I haven't taken the dog for a walk, jog by then, I can't. In the winter, it often means the choice between exercise and work. Today, I had to stop work at 4 to exercise. My husband worked until 6 and is now off for a run. She had to get off at work at 4 so she could go for a run. Husband got off work at 6. Can someone please tell me why the fuck it is that she can't fucking go running with him? Ding, ding, ding. Problem solved. Yeah, women aren't good at solving problems either. But women like this, they get to make decisions for the rest of us. I purposely am showing this one again. No, it's not all men, but it's all women. Fate of Sarah Everard unmasks why women are still afraid. Women are still afraid, you guys, because of men. But I've seen this in 2 articles now, and it's at the very bottom, and no one's talking about it. A woman who is aged in her 30s was also arrested on the evening of March 9th on suspicion of assisting an offender. She remains in custody. Who is that offender? That would be the officer. Who is this woman? Well, police continued to question the officer on Thursday. A woman in her 30s, who media has reported was the officer's wife, was also detained on suspicion of assisting an offender, but has since been released on bail. Okay? Emphasis there on bail, not OR. Now, this is in England. Maybe it's a little different than how they do it in the States here, but yeah. Yeah, they aren't talking about that. They're hiding this shit at the bottom of the fucking article. Go figure. Because you don't want to be able to say a woman was involved. Now, that also adds another spin to it. I wasn't there. I could only speculate. I think you guys know exactly where I'm going with this. You know me well enough. Yeah. It just drives me nuts, you know? What happened? Was it tragic? Of course it is. Okay? It's shitty. But making it all about you, which women do, and then acting like all men bad, all women good, I don't even know. Sometimes it irritates me so bad. That's another reason I'm moving to Odyssey, because there's stuff I want to talk about that I don't even want to bring up on here. Because I just get so fucking pissed off. But I have to, hold back a little bit more on here, I guess. But anyway, so yes. I could give these women advice, the ones that live in fear and can't walk anywhere. Move to the woods. Come live with me. No, I don't want you to live with me. I don't want you to live anywhere near me. But come live kind of by me, okay? And you'll see what it's like. There are no streetlights here. No, there are no streetlights. And it's dark as hell. Because there are so many trees. And there are animals everywhere. We have rattlesnakes. We have scorpions, too. We also have bobcats, coyotes, mountain lions, wild pigs. They're no fun to get, in a tangle with. And bears. Yeah. But you learn to look around. It's called situational awareness. I'm not afraid because I'm aware of my surroundings. All right? And if you don't think those things are scary, try getting chased down by one of these motherfuckers. Okay? These pine beetles, these things are like 4 inches long. Not all of them. Usually they're about 3 inches long. They sound like an Apache helicopter when they swoop in to get caught in your hair. And they hiss and they bite. They hiss and scream. They sound a lot like you. But it doesn't mean you have to live in fear. Quit pushing this fucking narrative on fear on younger women. And you'd leave much, I'm sorry, I can't even fucking talk. You'd lead much more fulfilled lives. That's all I got, you guys. I'll talk to you soon.